everybody, it's the D-Rock the Hunter, and welcome back to more Pokemon Emerald. Last time, we defeated Norman, and we went to New Mauville City and took care of a... seemed to be a problem with generator that might have gone haywire and probably kill us all, but that was saved by a 10-year-old boy with a weird hat. This time, we're finally going to progress on. And right here on Route 119, I've already taken care of these trainers. Excuse me, can't speak today. So let's just zip away across. Now, we're gonna want to talk to this guy. He gives us the good rod.
A very good item indeed.
Okay. So basically, we can uncover here some more new Pokemon that we can find with this particular item. In fact, let me see something. Actually, no. I am actually going to go ahead and I'm going to register the old rod with that. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why would I do that if the good rod is so much better? There's something that I want to take care of later on, but I want to take care of that part off screen. Okay. So when we come up here... Hi, Derek. It's me, Steven. We met in the cave near Dewford. Have you met many kinds of Pokemon since I last saw you? Many kinds of Pokemon in this wide world of ours. If you wanted to raise only your favorites, that's fine. Perhaps you find it more fun to raise all sorts of Pokemon. As a trainer of Pokemon, what do you think? Of course, it's not any of my business. It would be nice if we were to meet again somewhere.
You sure will.
Okay, so anyway, out here, we got some new encounters. So, out here, we got 5 new Pokemon that we can find. One of them is Lanoon. Which is, of course, in the evolution of Zigzagoon. If you still are looking for a good HM slave, if you have not gotten one already, Lanoon's a good one. I've already have one myself, so it's here. So, actually, I'm going to show you, but anyway, it can learn a large amount of HM moves, like Lanoon right here, which you can learn Surf, which is very nice, so... It's a good HM slave if you ever need one. This is your guy. Next up is Tropius. Tropius is a very interesting type combination, being a grass flying type. Is it a good type? Not really. The big problem that I have with it is that it has a whole lot of weaknesses, especially towards ice. But we have yet to see any good ice-type Pokemon out here, so I guess if you want to have a rather decent flying or grass type, and you have yet to get one already, this could be a decent one, so... It's Tropius. I can't stop you, but I think there's a whole lot better ones out there. Now, out here, there's a very rare Pokemon that we can find, and that is Kecleon. Kecleon is very weird, to say the least. You have, like, a severe 1% chance of finding this thing, and if you can find one, you're doing a whole lot of good deeds of not catching this thing. It has a very interesting ability called, I forget what it was called, but you'll see it in the bios when I do this, but it has the ability to change its type depending on what you hit it with, so it can be a good thing, but it can also turn into a very bad thing. Because there are some types where it actually has a disadvantage against its own type. So, I guess if you want to have something that's better than this, you're doing a whole lot of good favors for when you do that. Now, out here with the good rod, you can be able to find Carvanha! Carvanha! This is a very good Pokemon that I would recommend. It is a really good water type and a very good dark type. It's a real shame that this isn't the 4th generation when the physical special split happened, but if you wanted to have a really good Pokemon that's good for dealing a lot of good physical damage, Carvanha is your guy. And I almost wanted to use one on my team, but the problem that I had with it is that it's not the physical special split this season, but hey, it's still a really good Pokemon in my book. And now, for the most jerkish Pokemon in the game. There is a Pokemon that you can find only through surfing. Well, actually not surfing, but by fishing on 6 specific tiles. And finding it is going to be a pain in the butt. And that is Feebas. Feebas! At first glance, you're probably thinking, why would I catch this thing? Because it's so weak. And yes, it kind of resembles that of the Magikarp line. But you don't have access to it yet. But if you can get its beauty to maximum, and you can get it to have the right natures, you have one of the best water-type Pokemon ever. Milotic. I mean, that thing tears things up. The downside is it is a pain to find. So if you can find one, savor that moment, because you're going to have a hard time finding another one. Because like I said, you can only find these on 5 tiles. Or what does it say? Yeah, 6. 6 tiles, and they are a pain to find. Okay. So yeah, sorry that there was no update yesterday. I had a very busy shift at work, and it was alumni weekend down here in Grove City. And quite frankly, we were a whole lot busier than we originally anticipated, especially for what all has been going on down there. And honestly, I probably would have gone down there if I was more of an outgoing person, but and a whole lot has happened this weekend. For the first time, I was able to do FaceTime with a good old friend of mine, and boy, it was a whole lot of fun. So, good times. And keep in mind, I haven't seen this friend of mine in a long time. I mean, ever since I dropped out of college, we've been practically losing ways of how we could see each other face to face, except for like OhioCon and Monster Recon, which is coming up pretty soon. So, oh well. I'm sure that we'll figure something out in the future. Okay. Okay, good. I can bypass that trainer, which is all good. But you are not important. Okay, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I will not be a jerk on such, and we'll just carry on our way. Hey, you're a Pokemon Ranger. Nice. Whoa. You got yourself a Breloom. So, I'm going to go ahead and use the newly gotten Confuse Ray. And thank God we survive. Now, how much you guys want to bet that the Let's Play curse is going to be affecting me today? Or I guess in this case, tonight, because it's like a little bit past 11 p.m. for when this is recording, but I couldn't find any good times to record today because I had a lot going on. My brother was home, did some laundry, just all kinds of stuff we're going on today. So, yep. Someone's been questioning me for why I chose Lily for the team because of how worthless it is. Well, here's my little retaliation. I kind of find that Lily to be a very underrated. Really? You snapped out of confusion much quicker than we would think. What a crime. Okay. So as I was saying, I always find Lily to be a very underrated Pokemon, and one that was hardly ever used. So I wanted to make up for good old lost times and just give it the proper chance that it needed. And holy crap, that Breloom is tougher than I thought. Well, I think I know one way how to deal with this Breloom. This crackhead. Haha! Bet you didn't see this one coming. Now, Mach Punch, this is basically what I like to consider the fighting type version of Quick Attack. Or actually, I guess in this case, Extreme Speed, because Mach is pretty much another way of saying, I think it's like 765 miles per hour, something like that. Man, that's fast. Okay. I will say this, Jackson, you gave me quite a good challenge. I like it. Okay, Leo. Okay, let me see here. I need to put up a rappel. Hang on. I haven't done that yet, and... Come on, where is it? Oh yeah, I found a couple more rare candies off screen, and I was basically going to some of the other places that I haven't been able to do so from before. But there are a couple of places where I'm actually going to be showing on screen, because they're mostly what I like to consider side locations. So, they're not important, yet important for the side notice. Okay. And thank goodness that some of these trainers are not required. But anyway, now we're going to come here to the Weather Institute. So you might be wondering what is going to go on through here. We got ourselves some aqua goons around here. And unfortunately, it won't matter for who you go up, which way you go, left or right, or I guess left or up. But I'm gonna go ahead and take on this guy. Gyar, the boss got interested in the research they have going here, so he sent us out. You quit meddling. Gyar, me mateys. Okay, so we got ourselves a grunt here with a Zubat. It's a real shame that Squidward doesn't have any rock type. In fact, you know what? I probably should have given it Rock Tomb. I think I can learn a Rock Tomb via TM, I believe it is. Oh, boy. The Let's Play curse is going to be affecting me a lot, because I'm going to hit myself. Oh, no! No!
Hush, my big mouth.
Okay. So, I guess we can go for Astonish. And... Woo! It's actually hitting itself! Good, good, good! And I have yet to hit myself. That's actually kind of creepy. Because I would usually hit myself right about now. Okay. Oh my god! That is scary. I have not hit myself once with Squidward. Like I said, this is actually a little terrifying. So I'll go switch around my team a little bit. Alright, so I'll go for a Leaf Blade. And carry on our way. Alright. Gyar, blasted by a kid. Ah, shot it. Alright. Okay, now we got ourselves a double battle here. You know what? Let's give Bolter a chance to shine. And you know what? Let's also give Slacker a chance. Yeah, they haven't seen much action. Gyar, the Institute created a type of Pokemon that has something to do with the weather. We're here to take them. Don't tell me you're not looking here for that weather Pokemon too. That's a no-no. You were here to get in first. Oh boy. Alright, I'll just say it. Bubbles! Okay. Someone's probably gonna be begging me to say something like that, but there you go. That's all you get! Alright, so. Here we go. That takes down the Zubat. And what else you got? Alright, so you also have a Poochyena. Ooh, a Carvanha. That's a good one. Very good. I have taught you well, but apparently electric type move, that one in particular counted as physical because it took damage by getting. Never mind. Gyar, our plan's being spoiled by a kid.
Gyar, oh, will you look at my Pokemon?
Turn 80. Ah, shit. Alright, I'm just gonna bypass you because you're not important. Alright.
You're going to meddle in Team Aqua's affairs? You're either absolutely fearless, simply arrogant, or both. You're so cute, you're disgusting. I'll put you down, kitty.
Okay, time out. So you call me cute, but you call me disgusting.
Shelly, I don't think those things quite mix.
Well, but anyway, this is Aqua Admin Shelly. She is considered to be a mini-boss. Her first Pokemon, Carvanha, level 28, Water Dark type, rough skin for the ability, Focus Energy, Scary Face, Crunch, and Screech. Kind of an interesting Carvanha, but not good enough though. The last Pokemon, Mightyena, level 28, Pure Dark type, Intimidate for the ability, Bite, Odor, Sleuth, Roar, and Swagger. Not a very good Mightyena if you ask me. Probably should have won the Pokemon that had new Hyper Cutter, but oh well. Let's see how this Leaf Blade suffices my purposes. Swagger always bugged me a lot with it when I was a kid. Sorry about that if you heard some kind of a vibrating sound. It was just an update from Facebook. So, no big deal. I'm just going to give Smokeweek a Prison Berry and carry on our way. Now let's absorb some of its health, and let's not take it down. Okay. There we go. Alright.
You're disgustingly strong.
Well, thank you.
It's bad enough to have Team Magma blunder about, but now there's you. What makes you want to sniff around in our business anyway?
Gyar, we have a situation here. A Team Magma model just passed the Weather Institute. They appear to be heading for Mount Pyre.
What? We can't waste any more time here. We have to ride to Mount Pyre too. Team Magma, just you wait.
Thanks. Thanks to you, we're safe. Might be an odd way to thanking you, but take this Pokemon. Gust Form! This is a very interesting Pokemon. In fact, I'll go ahead and quickly cover that Pokemon right now. Cast Form is a very interesting Pokemon. It has a capability of transforming into a different type depending on the environment. So, it has normal form, an ice form, a fire form, and a water form. And apparently repels effect wore off. And all in all, it's not a bad Pokemon. If you want to use it for your team, by all means. But honestly, I think there's some much better Pokemon out there for you to use. So, I mean, it's like I said, I can't stop you guys. I think it's a very decent Pokemon. So, but hey. So look at what we have here. Derek, where were you? I was looking for you. How much longer have you got? Let me check you out. Ready with your Pokemon? Of course you are. Go! And this starts off with a fight against May. This is our fourth rival battle. Our first Pokemon, Pelipper, level 29, Water Flying type, Key 9 for the ability, Wing Attack, Supersonic, Protect, and Mist. Not a very good Pelipper. But then again, it does have Protect, which is what I like to call a troll move. But that's kind of besides the point. Okay. So, come on. I'm on a time-based clock. I really have to get this done. And there we go. Alright. Ooh, she's already going for her strongest. Very well. Next up, Combustion, level 31, firefighting type, Blaze for the ability, Double Kick, Peck, Sand Attack, and Bulk Up. Not a very good Combustion, if you ask me. In fact, it practically lost its fire type moves. If this Combustion still had it, this would actually be proven to be a very difficult Pokemon. But then again, we are in a rain because that actually cuts the power fire type moves, but I guess they planned ahead. Oh, too easy. Alright. And her last Pokemon? Lombre, level 29, Water Grass type, Swift Swim for the ability. Absorb, Nature Power, Fake Out, and Fury Swipes. I think this time we're gonna stick with Smokeweed on this one. Alright. Knowing this, it does have Swift Swim, which does double the speed of it in the rain, but it also has Fake Out, which is a guaranteed flinch on the first turn, except for those that have the ability that prevents flinching. I think it was like... oh, what was it? Inner Focus, that's it. And it's turned into Swift. Okay. Come on. There we go. And Smokeweed's at level 32. Very nice, very nice. Achoo! Derek, you're strong. Should have said, "Ay-ya!" But then again, I wouldn't know. Alright, but absolutely nothing to worry about. Keep it up. And here, I have a present for you. HMO2, Fly. Alright. Use Fly and your Pokemon will instantly carry you to any town you've already visited. But to use Fly, you have to get the Gym Badge from Four Tree City. That's important, so don't forget. You should fly home to visit Little Root for a change. But your mom's worried about you, Derek. Well, let's meet again somewhere. Well, there is... Hi!
Way to go, Derek. I just passed by a trainer riding a bike. You just beat that trainer, didn't you? It was pretty obvious that you did. The kid looked really upset with a face all red from anger. I sure seem to run into you often. Are you out to Four Tree Gym next? I expect that you'll do well at the gym. Well, I'll be seeing you.
Sir, why are you wearing sunglasses when it's raining and overcast? But then again, I tend to not question logic at this time. But anyway, now that that's all out of the way, it's time to go ahead and end things off right here. Next time on Pokemon Emerald, we're going to be continuing north and making our way to Four Tree City and see what other kind of stuff lies in store from there. See you guys then.